Military and government personnel are not the brightest bulbs in the pack by any means, and never have been. They are order takers and brown nosers, and the entirety of the group is dependent on bureaucracy as job security. This has been fostered by the internationalists who have taken over our government. It is the only way they can get a larger number of people on their side is by holding their jobs hostage. And unfortunately, there are quite a number of inept types that are more than willing to bow down and do un-American things, act in un-American ways in order to secure a paycheck, a meal ticket. This thing about WikiLeaks, it has made many in the government bureaucracy uneasy and fearful, spiteful even, hateful. They do that well too. That's just the way they are, and that's the only thing they have really going for them. They do not have intellect or creativity, innovative minds, or anything along those lines. They are entirely dependent on the private sector for that. The other thing they have going for them, of course, is their hold on the purse strings. They are the ones who mete out the funds to the private sector for government contracts and development of creative, innovative ideas and inventions. This gives them power that is very much coveted by the individuals who wield it and their underlings, their hirelings. The thing about WikiLeaks that has them so much in a snit, though, is that the one thing that all government employees realize is their actual identity, not just virtual, but actual identity, is the secrecy state. This is why secrecy is so prevalent within the United States government and its various arms of business. Secrecy is the identity of the people itself, and without the secrecy, or when the secrets are spilled, as they have been in the last week en masse and will be across the next few months, this strips these people, these drones, these un-American bureaucrats of their actual identity, and they don't know how to act except to be angry about it, because they do somehow sense that it may be the death knell for their meal ticket, and they definitely do not like that. They like their easy jobs, they like their secure payments. They will kick and bite and tear hair wherever necessary to control and to complete this picture of theirs, of themselves and their place within the gears and the machinery of the world at large. And really, they are really not all that. Their identity based on secrecy is simply a house of cards, and it serves no useful purpose whatsoever. This is the real reason behind their squawking and squalling. No one has been hurt by the release of this information. It is well known by the people who study this type of thing that secrecy in our government is blown way out of proportion. It should never be as large as it is right now. It actually is detrimental to many things within society itself. But again, this is their identity, these captains and majors and colonels and generals. This is all that they have going for them, because they do not, if they were able to do something better, they would. They are the lowest paid people in the world for the jobs that they do. That's because they serve the elite, who must have low paid workers. If they don't have low paid workers here, they'll farm the work out, as has been shown over and over again. Then they will use their simple-minded little corps of militarists, to their low-paid soldiers, to go and fight for their low-paid businesses overseas, like the Bush family and all of these types. This is just something that must be seen by Americans at large so that it can be undone. I think actually, well, I'll cover that in the next video. The WikiLeaks leaks are relatively harmless and uninteresting, only in the sense that they cause such great discomfort to America's bureaucracy and bureaucratic zombie workforce.